This show contains features that may offend some viewers. Viewers' discretion is advised.
It's been a long time. Come on. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. A predator smells fear, I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared. They smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success, stress us. I want it all, no less. So come on.
Buying new stuff using the money that the people need to make a living, that the people need to live. You know, like, do you guys have rocks in your freaking heads or what? A new TTC bus for every route and having the rest of the old ones, that is a waste of money. Oh, and you're doing it as a joking way, as you would say it in a funny way to somebody face to face. And then all of a sudden that person gets that text. They get scared. They really think that what you said in that text is very serious. They don't think what you said in there was a joke at all. Then shit like that can happen.
Hi, this is Austin Bullock here. Nice to see you all. Today is going to be a demonstration on how you can make very good bacon. And my wife Caitlin here is going to be making some good bacon for us to eat today. And trust me, she makes it real good. Now, that's the bacon. And this is Caitlin.
Hi, folks!
Now, wait, bring that bacon back. Let's see the name of the bacon, see? Bacon. It's not quite a big name, but it's bacon. But, now.
Bacon!
Yes. Now, Caitlin, how do you make the bacon so good? Give us your demonstration.
Well, first, you put the stove
on, of course. And make sure it's steaming, but not like that. That's wrong. Don't even like. Yeah.
Where do you put the oven?
That's right, everybody. Say hello to Daddy.
Say hello to Daddy.
Say hello to Daddy.
You're looking at a new father for 2013, people. Yes, the host, Austin Bullock, the CEO, president of Grace One Productions Business and Entertainment Studio, and most of all, 5 years of worth of broadcasting and business guy has now became a family man. That's me. I'll tell you my story. Me and my girlfriend, Jasmine Anne Marie Bullock, we were, we've been together for a year. Our relationship kicked off very well. We have a great relationship where we have our ups and downs like all other couples do. You know, we have our honesty, we have our fights, we have our love, and we show our caring. That's how we are. And somehow one day when we, back in April, I went to go see her at her house, and her doctor gave her a call because she's been sick, and let her know that the blood test came back and she was pregnant. So then after, what happened was that I went over to see her for a bit, right, our annual visits, and yep, she was pregnant. And I was honestly, I'll tell you the truth, at that moment I was scared to death. I didn't want to tell my parents. I didn't want to tell anybody. I was that scared to death, literally. And, and as I look at it, I am going to be 18 years old on Thursday. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I know in people's eyes I am too young. I know in people's eyes I may not be the best father. I may not have the best funds or the best budget. But I'm going to tell you all right now, as a new father, and along with that new mother, and along with the new child, I'm going to tell you all one thing right now. I'm not going to let nothing get in the way of being a good father or having a good mother in this situation. Okay? So people, I just want you to know, pregnancy is very important. Because, it's a lot to learn in pregnancy. I'm going to give you guys honesty. Pregnant women have their mood swings because of their hormones going crazy inside their bodies. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. During her pregnancy, because this is our first time, for me personally, I've learned to tolerate it a little bit, pretty good. But, I've had a couple times where I've, lost my patience. I'll admit that, And who doesn't lose their patience sometimes? Everybody has a certain amount of patience, And sometimes, it's not, I guess, well, I'll lose your patience sometimes, alright? But, as long as you understand the woman and what she's going through, and you try your best, at least that's all that counts, And I'll tell you one thing right now, nobody is perfect. Nobody is. Not even myself. Not even Jasmine. Nobody's perfect. But I will admit one thing to you guys right now, that when you have a pregnant woman, now I'm gonna tell you guys something. You guys already know how I feel about abandoned fathers. Because how I feel about them is how much I hate them. I already said that in one of the way previous episodes of Realtalk. On the one called Where's Daddy? Episode number 10, I believe it was, or number 9. Yes. And I'll tell you right now, I still hate them to this day. And I'm going to tell you something. I may be a young dad, but I'm telling you guys right now, I'm never leaving my child. Never. I would never do that. Even as I don't have a job at this moment, as I might be getting a security job, I'll never leave this child. This child is a part of me, a part of the blood that's running through my veins, along with his or her mommy also. And I'll tell you one thing. Every parent has trouble with a kid raising for the first while. Of course, that is normal to have. Because no matter how old you are, rather you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, even hell 90s for a good example. If you never had a kid in your life before, you're going to have to learn. Because that's how it is in a life with a child, with a new baby. You have to learn when it's hungry. You have to learn when it has a wet diaper. You have to learn all that stuff. It's a humongous educational course with your own child. This is something where you have to pass and pass, not fail at all. That's why it's a hard course to pass. But you know what? I'll tell you something. I've done a lot of accomplishments in my day, and Jasmine's done a lot of accomplishments in her day. I know me and her can get through this, because that's how life is. I know that me and her can get through this, without a shadow of a doubt. We may have our hard moments. We may feel like we're struggling and never will come out of it. But I will tell you, I know we can do this. Because I have faith in myself to be a good dad. I know Jasmine has faith in herself to be a good mother. And I know our child is going to be a really good kid. And I know that our child will make a lot more accomplishments than what me and the mom did. Alright, and about the gender, we don't know because we're keeping it a surprise. But I'll tell you, when you have a child, guys, never ever abandon the child, never ever put up for adoption, and never get an abortion. Because once that child's on this earth, there's always a reason for that child to be here. There's always a reason for it. It doesn't matter what it is. And I'm going to tell you guys the truth, I'm very happy, I'm very excited, and I cannot wait to be a new dad. And not everything's going to change. Realtalk's still going to be on, and all that stuff. Realtalk will still be on. And I made a decision that I think I want to do, and if mommy, Jasmine wants to join, she could, or if the grandmothers want to join, or the grandfather wants to, that's their choice too. But what I want to do is I'm going to come up with a new show, either on my Austin Bullock Live channel, or maybe a whole new channel. I'm going to have a little show for the baby itself, for a learning show called Let's Learn. A show that's based on learning about your ABCs, mathematical skills, all that sort of stuff. a fun show for kids. And if the mother wants to join me or anyone else wants to join me, that'll be awesome. Because that will be a little show for kids who want to learn, and who love to hear their animals talk and stuff. I remember as a kid hearing the animals talk. It was honestly the best in the world. It was you learn a lot from just those talking stuffed animals on what they teach you with the singing of the songs. How many little apples can we fit in the bucket? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many little apples can we fit in the bucket? 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that does not exist, right? But that's just an example, right? How I can teach you mathematical skills in fun ways with music, visual videos, all that stuff. I remember as a kid. I remember being a kid was it was fun. And I know now my new child is gonna be, he or she is gonna be the best. I know it. So please people, as a lesson today about pregnancy and being a new dad or mom, always make sure you always be there for your child no matter what. Always make sure that child always has a father, always has a mother no matter what. Alright? Anyways guys, I gotta get going. See you guys next week for a new episode of Real Talk. If you guys need and desperately want a topic that's said very badly and you want it dealt with, please, and don't be scared, message me on Facebook. I'm under Austin Bullock. Or go on to our Real Talk liking promotion page where it says Real Talk and let us know on the post on the wall. Okay? And please tune in every Thursday for What's Up Radio. Alright? So anyways people, that's actually it now. Okay? Daddy has to go now. Alright? See ya. Bye-bye.
Yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. A predator smells fear, I smell a lot. My competitors flex here, cause they smelled I was hot. I want it all, excess, the sex, much success, stress us. I want it all, no less. So come on.